Okay, welcome to today's class. We're going to look at Graham Swift's Waterland today. I read this a long time ago and I really liked it. It's a very emotional story and I'm a very emotional person, as you can see from my t-shirt. So we're going to look at some sentences, but I want to really focus on different uses of wood. Yeah, and we're only going to find one use of wood in the text, although maybe I missed a few others. But I will go through the grammar behind wood, and we'll look at a few other things which perhaps I've never spoken about before, like have yet to, be yet to. And we will look at the many different uses of as, because there are a lot of different uses of as in this first chapter. And if you don't understand all the different uses of as, I can imagine that it's quite difficult to translate into your own language sometimes. So firstly, the text starts, this is all from chapter 1 today. Everything is from chapter 1, and chapter 1 is very short because there are a lot of chapters, but they are short chapters, so it's still quite a big book. So it starts with, and don't forget, my father would say, as if he expected me to up and leave. Okay, and I haven't finished that sentence yet, it does go on further. But I just wanted to focus on these parts, because firstly, and don't forget, my father would say, would here is being used like used to. I think that most natives would recognise immediately that my father would say and my father used to say, they are synonymous, completely synonymous. So would or used to here. And this is actually use number 2 on my 4 uses of would. But just to repeat this, because I know you're all learning English and I know you all want to remind yourselves of the many different uses of would. Number 1, second and third conditional. If I were rich, I would buy a yacht. If I had gone to university, I would have got the job. There's my second and third conditional example. And of course, mixed conditionals as well, because they are mixed second and third. So if I hadn't stolen the money, I wouldn't be in prison now. That's a mixed conditional. But it's also used for used to. Now be careful, because it's only used for actions. It's not used for states. It's used for repeated actions. So a state, like I live somewhere, that's a state, yeah? I live in the UK. You wouldn't say, we would live in the UK. That's not correct. We used to live in the UK, yeah? Or we used to live in Japan, or we used to live in Germany. But if it's a country where you lived and you don't live now, then you say, we used to live. You don't say we would, because that's a state. Living somewhere is a state. Having something is a state, like having a brother, having a sister, having a wife, or having a ponytail. Yeah, when I was young, I had a ponytail. Now I can say I used to have a ponytail. I can't say I would have a ponytail.